Hi everyone. Today we're going to take a look at the 5 best monitors for Mac Mini in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks, then we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a monitor for the Mac Mini. You can find timestamps and links to all these products we mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. Number 5. ASUS TUF VG27AQ. The best monitor for Mac Mini we've tested is the ASUS TUF VG27AQ. Although it's primarily designed for gaming, it's well suited for nearly any type of work environment. It has a 27-inch screen that allows you to work with multiple windows open side by side. And its 1440p resolution results in sharp images and text. It has excellent ergonomics so that you can adjust the screen to your ideal viewing position. And its IPS panel's wide viewing angles are great for sharing work or content with others. It can deliver an incredibly responsive desktop experience due to its low input lag and high refresh rate. It has decent accuracy out of the box and near full coverage of the sRGB color space. Its coverage of the Adobe RGB color space is only decent though, and doesn't support a wide color gamut. 4. LG 34GN850B. The best ultrawide monitor for Mac Mini we've tested is the LG 34GN850B. It's a large 34-inch screen with a 21:9 aspect ratio, which provides plenty of extra horizontal screen space for multitasking. Its 1440p resolution keeps the pixel density high, resulting in clear text and sharp images. The IPS panel has wide viewing angles, and the screen is slightly curved to increase visibility. It handles reflections decently well and gets bright enough to fight glare in most rooms. Its 1440Hz refresh rate can be overclocked up to 60Hz, which makes scrolling through long documents or web pages look silky smooth. It has great out-of-the-box color accuracy and has excellent coverage of the Adobe RGB color space, which is great for content creators. It supports HDR10, and it displays a wide color gamut, however it doesn't get bright enough to make highlights pop in HDR content. Number 3. LG 49WL95CW. Its 32:9 aspect ratio is basically the same size as two 16:9 1440p screens placed side by side, although without any distracting bezels. You can make use of the extra space with its picture-by-picture mode, which allows you to display 2 input signals at once. There are 4 USB 3.0 ports to charge your mobile devices or to plug in other peripherals. There's a USB-C port that supports DisplayPort Alt mode, so you can display an image from a compatible device such as a MacBook Pro and charge it at the same time with a single cable. Viewing angles are decent on this IPS panel, and the screen is also curved. Its SDR peak brightness is a bit low, making it less ideal for bright rooms. Response time is good and input lag is low, but sadly, it has a basic 60Hz refresh rate. 2. Gigabyte G27QC. If you prefer a monitor with HDR support, then check out the Gigabyte G27QC. It doesn't have wide viewing angles like the ASUS ProArt Display PA278QV because it has a VA panel, but it displays deeper blacks. It supports HDR10, displays a wide color gamut, and its HDR peak brightness isn't bad, but some highlights may not pop the way they should. It has great coverage of the Adobe RGB color space if you want to use it for photo editing, and it has outstanding reflection handling. Sadly, its ergonomics are somewhat limited because you can't swivel it or switch it to portrait mode due to the screen's curvature. Fortunately, it also has built-in speakers and supports a picture-by-picture mode, allowing you to display images from 2 sources side by side. Number 1. Samsung LC27G75TQ-SNXZA. If you often work in the dark, you should consider a monitor with a VA panel, like the Samsung Odyssey G7. However, it has a significantly higher contrast ratio that allows it to produce deep blacks. It has a better SDR color gamut, and it can display a wide color gamut in HDR content. Its gradient handling is superb, and it can deliver an even more responsive desktop experience due to its lower input lag and 240Hz refresh rate. The downside is that the VA panel has mediocre viewing angles, and the stand swivel range is quite narrow, which isn't ideal if you need to share work or content with others. Last but not least, this monitor comes with 2 sizes, a 27-inch and a 32-inch. While the larger one provides more screen space, its 92 ppi pixel density might not play well with the Mac OS and may result in scaling issues. Now that we showed you the best monitors for Mac Mini, let's talk about a few things you should look for before buying one. First, size. It's important to look for a suitable size for the Mac Mini's computer monitor. The general size and area of a Mac Mini monitor are about 27 inches, where some can go for a smaller mini computer monitor whose size can be up to 21.5 inches. For those looking for a huge size monitor, they can look for the size up to 34, 38, or 43-inch monitors, which are created with gentle curves. Along with the high price, these monitors also look very large compared to the size of the Mini Mac. Select the desired resolution. These days, monitors come with a wide variety of displays in different resolutions, like 5K resolution, 4K resolution, and many more. Correct screen size selection becomes important as people spend hours on computers staring at their screen. Hence, one can't compromise with these aspects as well. One should go for a high-resolution computer screen with some efforts. One can easily get a fair price deal for a monitor with 5K display. 3. Selection of a monitor, which fits with Mac Mini's requirements. Mac Mini can take monitors with various machines. To make the Mac Mini device more accessible, it can also simply connect with other devices by using adapters. As of now, it's ready for Thunderbolt 3 and other devices that can be easily connected through USB-C, which means DisplayPort, Mini DisplayPort, and HDMI port. Hence, even though the Mac Mini is capable of supporting so many devices, it's important to select an apt monitor that can give maximum utility with minimum problems. After getting to know about the criteria needed to be considered before buying a monitor for Mac Mini, readers are ready to head towards the list of some highly preferred monitors for their use with the Mac